So really the only thing I'm looking forward towards, or that I'm hoping for, is that Lolan or Shishui is okay. That in Suire, which is surprising to say because I feel like for more than a couple videos, I've been the biggest Suire hater. Not like the Suire hater, but I was like the guy that was saying like, oh, Suire is a bad person, like never trust her, she's out to kill Jinchi. But now I'm like, she's a victim. So out of the whole Shi family, I like to think Shishui and Suire would like to be safe. I would like that to happen. I just don't know how much of it can be true. So without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Can you just say Lolan died and Shishui is alive, but she'll just be a servant? They're not gonna fight.
Wait, back!
Oh, goodness gracious. Never mind, I lied.
Where is Shisho at?
I don't know. All of us were deceived. You're still lying? We were told it was for the nation. We were only doing it for the good of the nation.
How kind of you to drag this out.
He's just coming out. He's taking the blame.
Shisho. By the Emperor's decree, you're guilty of embezzlement and rebellion.
Of course, the Emperor made the order. Why else would the Royal Guard make the journey all the way here?
Is he really going to try to shoot?
Get down!
Ooh, nice.
Truly pathetic.
He didn't use a match.
He doesn't
Nope.
need one.
But of course you would know.
I've been shot at by them before.
We were so close that day. How differently things would have gone.
Yeah. I mean, he's right.
What is this? It's as if he's reciting a prepared script.
Explosion.
Attack!
No? Okay. I could have sworn he was going to just bomb the place. When she was young and graceful and not hateful and spiteful.
This feels like I'm watching a stage play with Shisho as the lead actor.
Yeah. Is it Oshinoko now?
I swear we haven't done anything wrong! Shenmei and Lolan, they're both hiding in the back room!
Hey, yo! What the heck? Are they in the
Check the
closet?
left side.
At once.
They're in the other closet.
Lolan.
Now, if you would be kind enough to follow me.
Please, be safe.
We've arrived.
So this is her. The same woman who seduced a doctor and feigned death to escape, only to return under the guise of a eunuch.
You gotta hire her.
Lolan, that man you have with you.
I asked him to accompany me and he obliged. You'll get your wish at last.
Death.
Now then, before I allow you to satiate your desire, I think we'll have some entertainment first. This story takes place more
what you
than
doing?
30 years ago. The late emperor was merely a puppet, unable to stand up to his mother. The Empress Regnant grew impatient with her son, who showed no interest in women, and she sent every beauty she could find into the rear palace.
Shenmei, wait! You're going to the rear palace?
Oh, is that, the dad?
Yes! They begged me to become a high concubine.
What about us?
That deal's over. It's no more.
But
Think for once. I can't throw this chance away.
Wait, she's going there willingly?
You expect me to be the wife of a local lord, stuck in the northern outskirts?
Oh, this changes
please
everything.
don't go.
But that was nothing more than a front.
You're saying they lied?
Oh
you
my
have no idea what
gosh.
you're talking about.
Taking the daughter of a high official hostage while referring to her as a concubine is very common.
I guess, yeah.
With one of its most prominent daughters held hostage, the Shi clan had no other choice except to cut back on trading, which was their family business.
Seeing how we have so many leftover slaves, why don't we send them to the rear palace? Young women could serve or be court ladies, while men could serve there as eunuchs.
Father did his best to earn the trust of the Empress Regnant, all in order to restore the Shi clan to its former standing and get you their hostage released. Things would have been simpler if you had only escaped back then.
Wait, there was an escape attempt?
Shisho, how did you manage to sneak in?
I built a secret path. Shunmei,
Okay, that's why it's built.
let's run away. I could never forget you. Or accept having anyone other than you as my wife. I want to spend my life with you.
But she still denies it.
I'm good enough?
Yes, of course.
Isn't that the high-ranked concubine who lost to Taiho? Her own lady-in-waiting?
Oh, don't insult me! You want me to run away ashamed and as a complete laughingstock?
Dang.
You had too much
Her
pride,
pride,
to trust
yep.
the man who would throw away everything to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
Right after my father fell ill, he took over the family and took this girl's mother as a wife.
Please excuse me.
What is that? Oh, is that the hair stick?
It can't be. A phoenix hair stick?
Oh, that one looks amazing.
No one is permitted to wear this symbol, except for the Qilin and those who bear imperial lineage.
More lies!
He always worried about the baby he threw out.
You mean to tell me she had this the whole time?
And it's my understanding he came to see her occasionally with Father's help. That's why he asked Father, who was single at the time.
Please take my daughter. I beg you to make her your wife.
You mean Shishui knew all of this and just didn't say anything?
Later, a child was born from their union.
I've named my daughter Shisui.
Shisui, is it?
Now, about your promise, Your Majesty. Shunmei, may I have her back as a gift?
Therefore, you are graciously
Let her
bestowed
go.
on Father.
There's no truth
It's so
to
depressing.
that. None at all! You're talking utter nonsense!
You really think it's nonsense?
Nope, not at all.
Magically, in the end, Father
Dig
did
deep.
everything you asked of him. How were Father's final moments?
He died laughing.
That moron only ever
Still calling him a moron?
How was Father's final act? Did he fulfill his role as evil mastermind?
Is there any proof that what
Goodness
you've said is
gracious.
As far as the rot within the palace, I think you'll find it's mostly gone.
my own daughter and that spineless rodent were deceiving me this whole time!
On the contrary, I merely did as you had
Deceiving?
instructed, Mother. Did you truly think you could defeat the royal guard with your army of yes-men? Tell me
no.
you're not that stupid.
Ow!
She'll take it. Yeah, she took it.
Little fool! Why do you think I had these weapons made?
Oh, my dearest mother. You don't know how insignificant you are.
Shut your mouth!
Is it not loaded? No. No. I refuse. It better not be.
I'm such a terrible daughter. If I'd executed my father's intentions faithfully, this would have never happened.
That's amazing. Oh, that looks so painful. Gosh.
Won't you shed one single tear for all he sacrificed? You do realize that he
I don't
waited
think
for
she
you most
will.
of his life.
Shunmei wanted to tear down the nation that kept making a mockery of her. And Shisho wanted to do everything for his love, while remaining a loyal retainer who couldn't betray the nation.
What complexity. This is
I've already
crazy.
put you through a lot, I know, but I have two favors I would like to ask.
Both of them be safe, please.
First, take this.
Gonna have to be with Mamo. A goodbye letter.
Originally, my plan was to use that as leverage to negotiate for my life, but I guess that's not going to work out.
Why not?
The things that are written on it are what will happen to this country.
What?
Every member of our clan who can think rationally has been ousted by my mother and lost their name. Seeing how they've already died once, perhaps you can find it in your heart to spare their lives.
Ooh, that's
Try.
a hard one.
So, you are willing to pardon those who have already died then? I truly appreciate this.
This including the kids too.
Well, my next wish may hurt.
What are you doing? What?
Thank you for doing this. As far as revenge is concerned, this is the best I can do. I wonder if I can be a better actor than my father.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You save her. Grab her, please. Because I don't like how I feel like this dance is going to end. Don't, Boston. Don't, Boston. This is not how she's going to go out.
After that, I never saw Lolan again.
You guys can't see my eyes, right?
How is the apothecary doing?
She is safe, but I would strongly advise you get some rest now.
Poor thing. She looks awful.
She's not the only one.
It's only a scratch. We are fortunate. At least the strategist isn't here to see this.
Indeed.
Yeah, he would go crazy.
Very lucky.
It's only because of me that you've suffered.
Eh.
If you don't mind me asking, Master Jinshi, what are you doing?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, is that the guy who left early? Is that the hairpin, please? I am so depressed. Oh, I was not prepared. Man, when's the last time I cried? I like to think it's been since Violet Evergarden, but I feel like it was probably there was another time. I don't remember though. It's very conflicting for me. I feel like I'm on Jinshi's side when it comes to this, of where like I didn't want her to die, but I feel like it was a necessary conclusion that needed to happen to fulfill. I don't want to say a prophecy because that sounds weird, but like fulfill this thing to make a complete end to the chapter, I guess. And it's crazy how much information she had compared to what I think both the father had and then the mother had. She was just waiting to play her hand. What a way to end. And the information that we got for all this was a crazy revelation, because my original thought of what was happening was that Shunmei and Shisho were engaged, but she was taken against her will to go to the Southern Palace and become a concubine for the emperor. And when she finally came back to Shisho, he was with another woman, which made her angry because she thought that he was supposed to be hers forever. And what the crazy thing about the whole willingness and unwillingness part about this is sort of love, in a sense, because I feel like if she was sent to the Southern Palace against her will, then you can make a case that she was still in love with Shisho. And when she came back out of the rear palace, her expectations were, oh, our love has lasted this whole time. So this whole time, I was thinking, oh, she's acting out. She's acting up because she's spiteful against Shisho because she loved Shisho and he turned around and married another girl. But now knowing that she went there willingly, all this turns around and now shows that it's just, instead of love, it's entitlement. It's pride. She didn't love Shisho at all. It almost reminds me, very little though, but it reminds me of Li Hua's cousin, in which Li Hua's cousin said that she really loved the emperor and she would do anything to be with the emperor. But I think it was Mao Mao that stated that Li Hua's cousin was only in it for the status, for the idea of being the emperor's dowager, and not for the love of the emperor. And I think Shunmei falls towards the same trap of where she could have allowed herself to love Shisho. The fact that she was so invested on the idea of status, that led her astray, right? She didn't want to love Shisho because he was a lonely or a low lord. Therefore, she went to the Southern Palace. And then when she went to the Southern Palace as a high consort, the emperor, instead of visiting her, she visited her lady in waiting, which further tarnished her pride. Then when Shisho came to try to rescue her, she thought, oh, or she doubled down and said, oh, no, I'm sticking around because you think less of me. And it's crazy to see. And I've noticed this for a couple of anime, but like when people die, I feel like they're allowed to choose the way they see their significant people, or not necessarily when they die, but like when we see flashes towards a certain set of people, we get to see how that said character sees the other characters. For instance, in Jujutsu Kaisen, when Yuji sees Nanami, right? He's not beat up. He's normal looking with a suit. And then with this one, Shisho is not looking at the spiteful version of Shunmei or the proud version of Shunmei. He's seeing the younger, lighter, less prideful, less spiteful version of Shunmei, the person he fell in love with. And I don't know if it is. I feel like I need more time to think about it, but I'm trying to figure out who has a more tragic backstory or tragic loss, tragic death, I guess. Is it Shisho or is it Shenmei? Because Shisho is not necessarily an evil person, but he did a lot of evil things for the sake of love. And he was sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place because the only reason why he married someone else other than Shenmei is because the emperor requested him to. So he did his civic duty, I guess you could say that, and it turned him into an enemy of the state. It's very tragic. And then at the very end, he took all the blame, making him the bad guy. That way, all the other blame is shifted from Shenmei to him. So this is like his last saving grace. And then with Shishui, at the very beginning, I'm inclined to believe that she has a more tragic death than him. One, because I cried, obviously. And then originally, it's like the power dynamics, right? Shisho has a lot more power than Shishui, but he chooses not to use it because of love. Whereas Shishui didn't really have that much power to go against her mother and father, but she did have a lot of information that could have swayed, I guess, maybe the mother. I don't know. She seems very prideful and stuck in her ways, so I doubt anything Shishui would have said would have gotten through to her. But I don't know. I like to believe that she has more tragic because of the power she didn't have compared to her father, who had all the power in the world to stop her, but chose not to. Chose to be a bystander. This is just tragic all around. I'm interested to see the interactions between Jinshi and Suide now, because Jinshi deems Suide as an enemy, right? Obviously, because she tried to kill him. Makes sense. But like the whole facade is broken open, right? He first thought she was this mysterious, hard-headed, prideful, very smart, manipulating person. Whereas what he's seeing her now is this victim. So that facade is broken. But then on top of that, he now realizes that she is of imperial blood. So I feel like there's a sort of, I don't know if it's respect, but I definitely do think it changes the dynamics a little bit. Obviously, she's not going to be in the high station, but I would like for her to, I don't know, work with the quack dog. I don't know what other place Suide should be in. Maybe she'll get her old position in the center palace again, or whatever, wherever she was at. I don't know. In the end, I'm depressed. I'm depressed in. So anyways, that was my reaction to the Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 23. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. Because when we know anything more, put a comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.